Is this what is happening in this country now? Watch this.
Hello, everyone. I'm just here. I'm going for an interview, and this particular interview, it's been months that they've actually been asking for this interview. Finally, getting down to it. It's been. I think like I just came back into the country though. I traveled for like 3 weeks. I was just doing a Jala travel, just even places that I went to. I mean, I went to a place with the day before I didn't even know I was going there. Just going through ticket, like, oh, okay, let's get this one and go there. But anyway, I've been back since primaries and everything. I just went off, media. Just didn't want any sort of drama to be focused on what happened, what did not happen. For me, I have one goal, and that's to get Mr. Peter Obi into office. If I need to drag him by his ears and take him there, if I'm able to, that's what I'm going to do. Nigeria needs to be in a place where it begins to work and work for everyone. I've always said to people that for me, I'm not. I don't want to help people. I want people to not need my help. And I'm sure when I say it, a lot of people don't get it. Many people want to be the ones helping people. They want to be heroes. They want to be the one. Oh, this person is so good. I know one good. If you don't need my help, that's the best thing. If you have the same thing that I have, why would you need my help? I want everybody to have the same thing that I have. They can even have more than I have. Because when they have more than I have, it doesn't take away from what I have. It's just like, those ones are doing far better. So nobody's going to come to be disturbing me. Then I will even have people to go to if I need any help, which I don't pray to have a need to go to those people. So for me, that's the focus. And as I'm doing this right now, honestly, any interview that I'm going to, if you're going to be asking me some silly questions, Nigerian journalist, this one for the next 5 6 months, please. Don't ask me any question that is not about getting Mr. Peter Obi into office. Any other discussion of mine, you want to ask me about my work, my this, my that, my those, please let it be after January. Yes, after January, I have time. I will sit down, I will have those discussions. But for now, the question is on the campaign, the forthcoming campaign. It's on the election. It's on 2027. It's on how do we get Peter Obi into office. It's on what is it that the people can do to be able to ensure that that happens. It's on what's happening in the country that people need to see more of, to know that, hey, this is not something that what we're seeing right now in the country is not the way things are supposed to be. Those are the focus. Honestly, if you come at me with any question, me and Nigeria, me and journalists and media, we are very friendly. At the center, when it's time for us to take a go at each other, we do that. But they know. I remember one time when the main question was always that, oh, profile solution. Why don't you profile solutions? Why don't you profile solution? By the time I got irritated with that whole question, right? Now became. I will just look at you straight and tell you it's not my business to profile solution. Bring in the people who are in office, who are destroying the nation, who are being paid to profile solution. In some of the things that we do, honestly, whether the media knows it or not, media has to take responsibility for the bad governance we have in this country. Because sometimes the kind of questions, the kind of manner in the way they do their interviews, anybody in opposition, they will
Download Find Them now so that you can upload your products and services so that people go they buy from you steady. Findamnow.com. Go there now, upload your products and services.
Governor Monday Okpebholo, welcome to the United Kingdom. I saw a video of you landing in London and received by your teamy supporters. Good to see you here again. You were here sometimes last year and you are here again. Usually, maybe your holiday, but you choose to also make it interactive and speak with citizens and indigenes of Edo State, especially those United Kingdom, and maybe those are able to travel down. Welcome. The Edo Shine 2026 program, I wish you a successful one. I hope that your stay is remarkable. And the fact that it's an interactive program is good enough for people to come and share their own ideas and possible solutions to the plethora of problems that you are unable to tackle at the moment. However, there is something fundamental that you must do, and this is a personal advice. I want you to apologize to attendees of your program, which is bid for later today, and Edo residents, citizens, and indigenes far and beyond likewise, for the show of shame that your government brought upon us during your last visit to the United Kingdom. I can tell that it was people that advised you and misled you. You may not be prone to that level of fraud and manipulation. And also to warn you not to allow them do it again this time. There was really no reason. You can come and have interactive sessions and go back. You can even come and have holidays, even though some of us think that as a governor of Edo State, you should be having holidays in Ososo, Mila, and all of those areas where there are resorts. So it helps to ensure that you boost the economic activities there and prepare them for people like you to come. But that's fine. I can't blame you for problems of successive government. However, what I would blame you for is what happened last year. Last year, your government announced that you signed a $250 million investment deal with an unknown faceless group called Euro CCI. It went viral. The news was everywhere. Paid media spent another buck of millions to make that news trend, only for us to realize that it was all fraud. And since then, your government have been silent. The program was supposed to be a 3 to 5 year deal that is supposed to tackle investment in critical areas, including agriculture and agro-processing, mining and solid minerals, infrastructure and energy, and of course, education. Is yet to even see light. There have been no conversation about it. And for us who are from Edo State, we found this ridiculous that people like you, or you allow people in your cabinet, of course, with names that have been given to me based on investigations I have done, and till now, no apology has been given. First thing first, as you open the floor today in the interactive session, apologize and say that fraud was a mistake that should never happen and will never happen. Or else, you would have shown that you are not accountable, you are not transparent. Don't allow politicians and propaganda to tell you to let it slide. You cannot slide. Even if you don't apologize and call it what it is, that it was fraud and manipulation, in years to come, it will be held against you that there's a $250 million investment scheme that you swallowed. Don't allow this to be a corruption case. Allow it to be a case of integrity, honesty, and sincerity. To owning up to say you had a lot of political shakings. You were being attacked.
Upload your products and services on findamnow.com. Download the app on Google Play Store or App Store, or go to findamnow.com. Upload your goods and services, your products, so that you'll be selling. Also, anything that you want, go and search for it in findamnow.com.
Prince, oh, beautiful morning.
Great morning.
It rained yesterday, Prince. As it rained, NEPA lights cut. The wind alone changed DSTV to no signal. Nigeria is the only country where small rain, lights don't go. The people who do the infrastructure no factor in rain.
It's like they considered it that a third world nation.
Third world nation. Nigeria is the only country. Small wind like this, DSTV. No network. No signal. Phone.
NEPA go take light. You don't even let rain start. Wind. Just wind. NEPA light.
Nigeria is the only country where people are hungry, but they are not angry. They are hungry, but they are not angry because they've been enslaved.
Mental enslavement.
Mental enslavement.
That's why they clap for their oppressors.
They clap for their oppressors. They even wear their oppressors' uniform.
Because they have lost their identity.
Nigeria is the only country where the oppressed are in love with their oppressor. They celebrate them.
They dance for them, sing for them.
They dance for them, sing for them, kill for their oppressors. What a country. What a nation.
So poor, so bad.
So poor, so
we have
bad.
been oppressed for too long.
I'm telling you, we've been oppressed for too long that we are now used to oppression.
We celebrate oppression.
We celebrate. Even we give our oppressors a ladder to climb to oppress us more.
We have submitted to their enslavement.
Nigeria is the only country where you go polling units, go vote, or your vote go stay there, you don't go cast.
Go from there, go dustbin.
You go dustbin.
I don't need your vote.
I don't need. INEC don't need your vote.
They are not busy in their office because they don't need your vote. They are not counting anything. They already have the votes.
Already.
Before you go to polling booth. Polling booth is useless to INEC.
It is useless to INEC.
It's just a formality.
Nigeria is the only country where police were supposed to be enforcing law. They now break it into two. If you are poor, they will deal with you. If you are rich, they will say yes.
They will celebrate you. They
will
kill for you.
They will do everything for you.
This is a special message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our outgoing president, I am sending this message to you directly, sir, to let you know that we are not coming back next year, sir. I'm sending this message to tell you that my generation has rejected you, sir. I'm also sending this message to let you know that the generations behind us, they have also rejected you, sir. But the Gen Alpha, the Gen Zs, they have rejected you, sir. My own generation, the millennials, we have rejected you, sir. And in fact, the baby boomers, your immediate younger ones, they have also rejected you. We understand that a few of them.
Download Find Them now from Google and App Store and upload your products and services so that people will be buying from you sharp. people will see your services. And anything that you want to buy around your area, go to findamnow.com and search for it.